Welcome back to part 2 of the Legacies of Rome. Now, today is Thursday, and we will not be having a Google Meet today, but we will meet back at our regular time on Friday. So I look forward to seeing you then. Now, if you have any questions or concerns or need to reach out to me, you've got my email, or you can reach me through the Google Classroom comments. Now, let's get back to these fascinating Romans. I tell you, we're going to look at today how they impacted our world back then. The inventions and the innovations in engineering that they came up with all those years ago, and how they have impacted our world. Now, let's get to the several forms of Roman sculptures. They had lasting legacies in the art world. Christian sculptures throughout European history depicted biblical scenes and people in Roman styles with realistic features and proportions. Even today in the United States, most of our sculptures of presidents, such as the giant statue of Lincoln in Washington, D.C., are based on Roman sculpture. Before the Romans, nobody really knew how to use the arch as an architectural feature, but the best example of Roman architecture in the U.S. would be the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. The impact today of Roman architecture also includes domes and columns. And as you can see up here, we have the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. And then look, even McDonald's golden arches was influenced by the Romans. Law and government. Now this is a big one, and it's an impact on Rome. As part of the moral and philosophical standards in Roman literature, the Romans developed a complex legal system. Law and philosophy were both closely tied to the Roman political system called the Republic. In a republic, the people elect officials to represent their interests. In this system, the citizens vote for the leaders. Philosophy, the study of some of the most basic questions about life. And as you can see, here's a Roman court being held, and then you can see the money. Impact today. The United States today is a republic. We elect the leaders of our country. We have an election this year. Religion. Impact on Rome. In the later parts of the Roman Empire, it had a great impact on religion in Europe through the spread of Christianity. Rome was the home of the Catholic Church. Christianity equals Catholic Church Rome in Roman times. Impact today. Rome was the home of the Catholic Church, which would hold great influence over Europe for the next 1,000 years. Today, Christianity is the largest religion in the world. Christianity equals largest religion in the world. And now you'll see at the bottom the St. Mary's. Language. Impact on Rome. Remember that. The official language of the Romans was Latin. According to the Romans, first historian Virgil, Latin unified the first inhabitants of Rome together as one people. Therefore, the language was very important to the Romans, who maintained strict rules about grammar and spelling. Latin equals a unified people of Rome. Right here, you're going to see the evolution of the Latin alphabet. You'll see where it goes from the pictures and the designs to starting to look a little bit more like an A there until it evolves down to the alphabet that we use today. Impact today. The Latin alphabet was influenced by ancient Italian languages, the Greeks and the Latin alphabet was influenced by ancient Italian languages, the Greeks and the Phoenicians. Historians believe the seafaring merchants are responsible for creating the modern Latin alphabet. The widespread use of Latin made it one of the first shared languages in Europe. Thus, it was used as the official language for kingdoms, churches, and scholars throughout history. Latin quickly became associated with all things important. Even today, when scientists make a new discovery, they give it a Latin name. Latin used for scientific names for plants and animals. U.S. mottos are often written in Latin. Many church services are still given in Latin as well. Now, remember, a motto, a phrase or a quote that is representative of a person or brand's ideals and values. Example, I'm loving it, or think smarter, not harder. And then you'll see examples here. Okay, now you have your graphic organizers in your Google Classroom, or your guided notes, which look like graphic organizers. Now you're going to fill in, you're going to go back through the PowerPoint, you're going to fill in the blanks, and these are going to help you study for our test on August 21st.